Welcome back to our Holy Week devotionals. This is Friday. It's called Good Friday. But it's the ugliest day in history. It's the day that Jesus Christ is crucified upon the cross. His life is taken upon the cross. Why is Good Friday called good? Let's read in Matthew chapter 27, verse number 27. It says, "Then the governor's soldiers took Jesus into the praetorium, gathered the whole company of soldiers around him. They stripped him, put a scarlet robe on him, then twisted together a crown of thorns, set it on his head, put a staff in his right hand. Then they knelt in front of him and they mocked him. 'Hail, King of the Jews,' they said. They spit on him. They took the staff and struck him on the head again and again. And after they had mocked him, they took off the robe and put his own clothes on him. Then they led him away to crucify him." And during that crucifixion is when he cried out from the cross, my God, why have you forsaken me?" This moment is freeze-framed in my mind because this is the moment that darkness begins to settle in on the life of Jesus. He's grappling with the ugliness and the darkness of sin. He's taking on your sin, he's taking on my sin into his sinless body. But there's another moment that really stands out to me because there's a thief that's hanging upon the cross right next to Jesus. And that thief asks something of Jesus, and it shows the faith of the thief, and it shows the compassion of Jesus. He says, "Jesus, will you remember me when you come into your kingdom?" And Jesus shows compassion and says, "Today you'll be with me in paradise." And the reason that stands out to me is because the thief is putting his faith in a dying man. What did he see in Jesus that made him have faith that he was the Son of God? It had to be a spiritual revelation. But Jesus looked at the thief and gave him a promise. And Jesus has a promise for you, and Jesus has a promise for me. And what this does to me is it challenges me. What do I do when things in my life don't make sense? How do I respond when all of my best plans seem to fall apart? If the thief can put his trust in a dying Savior, I can put my trust in a risen Savior. And I challenge you to do the same thing. What in your life today is not perfect? What in your life today doesn't make sense? Put it in the hands of Jesus. You can count on him. May the Lord bless you and keep you. May his face shine upon you and give you great, great peace and a good Friday.